Friend A also does not drink alcohol. She's a smoker. She does not drink alcohol at all. So the server comes to our table. You know, he does his big introduction. He's like, yeah, we have this, you know, cool, you know, cocktail that has smoke that comes out of it. You know, mind you, like, I'm looking, I don't care about prices when I'm eating because it's my money. But it's like, for her, it was like, I didn't feel like I needed to have that conversation, like, don't break my pockets, because this is a grown-ass 25-year-old woman. So the waiter's like, you know, does anybody want a cocktail? I'm like, yeah, I'll have it. And this is a $20 cocktail. Why does friend A raise her hand and say, oh, I'll have one too? You know, I don't want you to drink alone on your birthday. Bitch, you're going to drink with me on my birthday and I'm paying for it? And you don't even drink alcohol? Are you dumb?
Back up on the move, touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit.
Hey y'all, it's TheBreeze and you're plugged into the Breeze lifestyle. If this is not your first time here, you already know we locked in, friend. Either way, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you want to support your girl some more, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of me, then follow me on Instagram and TikTok at TheBreeze Lifestyle 777. And y'all, I'm going to keep saying it because your girl been consistent. I'm on TikTok. Go check me out right now. Well, after this video, because we about to get right into it. It's another reaction video. And this one is... that's not your friend. That's not your friend. Say nah, but no, this is toxic friendships. People telling their stories about how they found out their friend really wasn't their friend. So y'all, let's get right into it. But just know, me and you, we ain't like them. We locked in, friend, period. All right, let's get into it.
So I'm bored, and I decided to just do a story time for you guys. So I'm going to tell a story time about this girl that I used to be friends with. So long story short, we were friends on and off for years. She gave me a couple red flags, and I don't know why I didn't listen to it. She was just really weird when it came to men. So initially, the first red flag was I had a friend who I went to prom with, and at prom, I can tell that she liked him. And I had a conversation with her prior to prom, and I was like, oh, I feel like he likes me, but I don't like him back, like we're friends. And I was like, but I'm not sure. So during prom, I kept seeing her, like, talking to him, sitting next to him, so I knew she liked him, but she never said anything. After prom, he ended up telling me, like, oh, I think she wants to talk to me, like, do you mind if I talk to her? And I was like, no, go ahead, like, I think you guys like each other. So he's updating me like, oh, we hanging out, I had sex with her, blah, blah, blah. He's telling me everything. She still never tells me anything. She never tells me they talk, they hung out, anything. So time passed, she never brings it up. So in my head, I felt like you didn't bring it up because you thought that I might have liked him back. So that's the reason why you decided to keep it to yourself. So I just got her off. Like, I just got low and just stopped talking to her. So fast forward, we go to college, and she runs into me, and she's like, oh, I miss you, I don't know, we stopped talking, blah, blah, blah. I tell her why, and she's like, you know, she's sorry, she should have told me, and it wasn't like that, blah, blah, blah. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, let it go. We were cool in college, on and off, we ended up getting close again. Now we graduate, so now after we graduate, we're like thick as thieves. I'm going through a breakup, she's like, I'm gonna hook you up with this guy that I think you might like, you're gonna have fun with him, he's cool, and just to get your mind off of things. I'm like, all right, cool. She hooks me up with the guy. As soon as we like meet each other, we're with each other every day. And I personally felt like she was so used to hanging out with him and him doing stuff for her. Once he started dating me and started giving me money and doing things for me and hanging out with me, she kind of became a little jealous because she was so used to him doing that stuff for her. So I started like peeping little stuff, and I just didn't pay no mind. So fast forward, our birthdays come up. His birthday's like a week before mine. So we buy each other like this matching, I buy him matching Gucci sneakers or whatever for me and him. So he's like, babe, I'm gonna do a birthday dinner, but it's gonna be just my family only, but I'm gonna go out the night before and you and your friends can come. I'm like, all right, cool. So now he gets me a Chanel bag. So turns out the Chanel bag is fake. That's a whole other story for a whole other time. And I asked him to just get me a YSL bag instead. I have a birthday dinner, and I'm like, I want him to come to the dinner with the bag. So I tell the girl, like, listen, I'm gonna give him back this bag. Can you just make him buy me the bag that I want? Which was like some YSL bag that I just came out. Mind you, this is 8 years ago. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna make sure. I'm like, no, make sure he gets this bag. Because she was with him, and I'm like, make sure she gets this bag. I said, don't come to my birthday dinner with cash, because if you come to cash, I'm gonna be really mad. Like, I just feel like cash is just so, it's not sentimental. She's like, no, make sure you get the bag, blah, blah, blah. So it's 12 going into my birthday. She's out with this man, and come to find out, they were with another girl that he talks to. They didn't tell me happy birthday, they didn't remember my birthday with me, and I was mad. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna like drag you because they're in Atlantic City, and maybe they went to get my birthday gift, and they slipped their mind. Whatever. Next day is my birthday dinner. He comes to the birthday dinner and gives me an envelope with cash. Now, as my best friend, why wouldn't you make sure that this man gets me what I wanted? Like, so that instantly pissed me off. I let it go. So there happened to be a little altercation at my birthday dinner, and she kept trying to convince the nigga I was messing with at the time to leave. Like, oh, I want to leave. Like, let's leave. And he's like, why would I leave? Like, it's my shorty birthday. I'm not leaving. Like, you're wilding. Red flag. I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? Why are you trying to get the guy that I'm dating to leave with you at my birthday? So, all right, cool. Transpire after 2 days after my birthday, he's like, let's go to Atlantic City. I'm like, all right, cool, let's go. So he's like, I'm gonna come get you, get your stuff, and I'm gonna bring her with us. I'm like, all right, cool, that works. Like, we can do that, whatever. So they come to pick me up. She's in the front seat. So I'm like, get up. She's like, what do you mean get up? I'm like, get in the back seat. She was like, no. I'm like, what do you mean no? She was like, no, I'm not getting up. You go in the back. I'm like, we're about to drive 3 hours to Atlantic City. Why would I get in the back? So, part 2. I end up, like, you're not gonna get the up? And she's like, now she realizes that I'm mad and I'm being aggressive. So she's like, who are you talking to? I was like, I'm talking to you. And if you don't get up, I'm gonna drag you out of this car. So she's like, I can't believe that you're acting like this over a seat. I said, no, it's the principle. Why do you want to sit next to my man? You're a weirdo. So now he intervenes and he's like, it's not that serious. Like, I really got somewhere to go and y'all playing right now over a car seat. I'm like, check her. He's like, it's not that serious, Siri. Just get in the back seat. Like, and I was like, nah. You know what? I slammed the door and I was like, I'm going inside. I'm not coming. He's like, are you serious? I was like, I'm dead serious. He skirts off, all mad, attitude, texting me like, you're crazy. It's not that serious. I'm like, it is that serious. So I text her like, you're wild for thinking that that was okay. She's like, oh, you about to fight me over a seat? Like, that's crazy. Whatever. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done with her. I'm cutting her off. So they come back. Me and him end up talking. He apologized. Like, yeah, I was wild and whatever. So he starts telling me a story about his birthday. Now he's telling me a story and he mentions her like, yeah, because at my birthday dinner, I was like, she was at your birthday dinner? You told me only your family was there. He messed up. He was like, oh, she got me a cake and she brought it to the birthday dinner. And I was like, who else was at the birthday dinner? He's like, my family. He starts stuttering. So now I'm like, was the other girl you talked to there? He was like, yeah, but don't be mad at her. Her and the girl planned me a surprise birthday dinner. How you my best friend and planning a surprise birthday dinner for the guy that I'm talking to with another girl? So now I hear up and I'm blacking like, you're a fake act. And she's like, oh, that was none of my business. That wasn't my place to tell you anything. I mind my business. I was like, we're supposed to be best friends and you're minding your business and didn't even tell me that the guy that you put me onto has a girlfriend or another girl that he's messing with. Oh, I don't see why I had to tell you all of that. I was like, all right, cool. If I was just in front of me right now, I would slap the out of you. And I'm like, you better hope I don't see you. So we had like a whole friends that we were like all friends with. Once me and her fell out, I kind of stopped talking to them too because they was hanging out with her all the time. And I was just like, she's a weirdo and she acts weird over men. And like, y'all gonna see. Like, I was friends with her before y'all gonna see. Long story short, 2, maybe 4 years later, those same friends brought her around some other friends. They all became cool. And she ended up sleeping with one of their boyfriends behind the girl back for mad months. And then they found out. And I was like, I told y'all. And I did forgive her. Like, years past, I ran into her. She apologized. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to forgive you because, like, you know, we were young. But I'll never talk to you again. So I hope she became a better person. She told me she changed. So, you know, I'm not going to hold people to their own ways. People do change. I pray that she became a better person because she was horrible when we were younger. I think it all stemmed from, maybe not getting enough attention or being jealous or I don't know. So hopefully she dealt with that. God bless.
Oh, hell no. Because it's not just a seat. Like she said, it's the principle. We about to ride 3 hours. You in the car with my man. I feel like the friend should have got up as soon as the man parked or stopped the car. The friend should have got in the back seat without her even having to tell her, that's my man. And the fact that you put me on to this ninja, you planning birthday dinners with his old joint or his current joint, who knows? And then you want to tell me you mind your business? That's not a friend. But I love at the end how she said, I forgive you, but I'll never speak to you again. Because I feel like in certain situations, that's what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is not, let's get back to our regular scheduled program. No. Sometimes forgiveness just looks like me releasing the hurt and the pain and the anger and still not giving you my presence because you don't deserve it. You don't even deserve my forgiveness, but God forgives me when I don't deserve it. So I got to follow up, but that don't mean I got to be around you. That don't mean I got to continue to giving you me, which I know is a blessing. So I'm not about to keep blessing you with my life. I'm blessing you with this forgiveness and I'm about it here, period. But that was messy. That ain't her friend.
So I'm gonna give y'all story time on how I found out one of my closest friends was talking about me to another mutual friend we had on her birthday event in the middle of the club. Yeah. So, it was this friend's birthday, a good homegirl of mine, an old homegirl of mine. Let's call her Rue. And the mutual friend that I'm talking about, she was talking about me to, name is Dave. And I'm pretty sure she talked shit about me to more people, because at this point, ho, I don't trust you. But whatever. So, we did some stuff before we went to the club, but I'm not going to really specify that because I don't want people to specify who I'm talking about, because I don't want it to really be too messy. I'm not on here to be messy. I'm on here to tell my damn truth. That's it. So, and this is not to bash nobody. I don't hate the girl. Nothing like that. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay. So, we go to the club. We in the club. Y'all, my phone already about to die, because when I say we was having a ball that night, we was going up. So, my phone's on about, let's say 5% at this time. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. At some point, I fall asleep. And that's not like me. I drinks. I get down. And I never fell asleep nowhere, like in no club, no restaurant. Like, I never fell asleep in public. Like, I've always at least made it back to my location, or at least in the car. So that was the first time for me. So when I woke up, Dave woke me up like, is you cool? That's the mutual friend. He like, is you cool? Like, girl, you good? Like, you sleep basically. Like, is you okay? I'm like, yeah, with my phone, I need some water. I found my phone. My phone is on like 1%. So I'm trying to hurry with text out of. Me and Rue have another mutual friend, but he's more my friend. We're like this. They're cool. I don't know how close they are, but I not probably like how me and him are. So I'm like texting him. Soon as I send a text message to him to bring me some water, my phone died. So I'm like telling my homegirl, like, hey, let me borrow your phone so I could text such and such and get some water. So she's like, okay, cool. She opened the phone. She's like, here you go. So I'm texting. I'm trying to find his name in her phone. I'm like, hey, what's his name in your phone? She's so drunk and partying and dancing. She not even really paying me no attention. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me type his name in. Type his name in. Don't nothing come up. So I'm like, okay, only my name came up. So I'm like, well, let me type my name in, since he's my friend and she know that she may have used my name in a sense. Like, hey, Troy told me this, that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. This is a thought. Mind y'all, I'm drunk. I'm just thinking of ways to get this water because I'm lightheaded. I'm hot. And I just woke up and realized I fell asleep in the middle of the club. And that's something I don't do. So I'm like, dang, let me, hydrate myself. So I type my name in. I ain't even need the water no more. Hey, don't even worry about it, twin. That tea, when I saw that, it like sobered me up. Like, that sobered me up. I ain't even, like, I just took a BC. I ain't even need that water no more. I was up, looking at that phone, reading. I'm like, damn. Like, and I was genuinely shocked, y'all. I was not going through this girl phone to be malicious. It was never like, oh, I got her phone, let me go. I have this girl phone a million times before. I've been around her phone over multiple times. I done had her phone multiple times. So I was not going through her phone on no malicious, like, oh, let me see it, woo-woo-woo. But that's just God. That's what I'm going to take it as. So I'm reading. Her, Rue, my homegirl, and the other mutual friend, the boy that woke me up, they right beside me too, partying. I see their messages. She talk about me to him. Mind y'all, I knew the boy, a little backstory about him. I grew up with him in elementary school when we was young. Never did nothing to him. Never had no arguments with him. We was cool. I thought it was all love. Like, because I know his sisters, I know his mom, he know my sisters, he know my brothers, he know my dad. Like, I'm thinking it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all love. A year ago, I seen him and ended up getting a fight for him in a club in DC U Street. And if you know, you know. That's the last place you want to be fighting in the middle of the street at or in the club at. That's is messy and embarrassing. I don't even get down like that no more. But so I'm thinking, you know, it's a mutual respect between us. Like I'm thinking, like I fuck with him, like that's what I'm thinking. But I was wrong. Jokes on me. So I'm gonna tell y'all why he said something about me. Just a quick little side part so y'all could genuinely understand the story. I seen him say, bruh, Troy, which is me, is so annoying. Like, she's so irritating. Like, you said pick up shirts, not drop off. Mind y'all, for her event, she wanted us to wear I Heart her name shirts. Like, you know how they had the I Heart New York or whatever city you in shirts, but it said her name. She wanted everybody to wear them shirts. So one day she texted the group chat and was like, hey y'all, I got the shirts. Let me know when y'all can come pick up. Mind y'all, this girl do like home aid, some type of something like that type of job where she has clients she go see. One of her clients live in the same building as me, and she be in this every week. So I'm like, hey, just asking, because we are opposite ends of the highway. I'm like, hey, and since she work over here, I'm like, do you mind if you gonna be in this area anytime this week, boo? Do you mind dropping it off to me? You literally be in my building every week. I could just come meet you, or I could just meet you if you were in the area. Like, I wasn't asking nothing wrong, I thought, or so I thought. But just hold tight. So he texts her on the side and say, she's so annoying. You said pick up, not drop off. And she like, bruh, yes, that just irritated me so bad. Like, I ain't even respond to her. Mind y'all, most of the time, 9 times out of 10 when this girl in this area, I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, she hits my phone and say, hey, I'm about to come see you, sis. What you doing? Like, I'm right by your house today. What you going to be doing? I'm going to come see you. You want to get some lunch? Like, something like that. We always kind of like trying to see each other because we be so busy and working so much. So what's the issue this week? What's the issue this week? So she like, well, yeah, she irritated with us. She said all that. And then she was like, but I do be over there a lot. Right. So what are you talking about? Cool. Back to the story. Back to the club. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, what did I do to you? And then she also was telling him, like, I'm annoying and weird on some other shit. And he was like, oh, yeah, you need to leave that beat in 2024. How? It's 2025. Why the f*** is I'm here? Why is I'm in the club? If the plan was to leave me in 2024, why am I here? And I love you. That's why I feel like a clown. I feel like the biggest clown. Like, I really feel like hoes is playing on my top. I had on the I Heart this whole shirt. And this hoe don't even f*** me. This whole thing, I'm annoying and irritating. And I irritated her. For asking, can you drop a shirt off when you don't never mind dropping your ass over here to see me? When you know how much I work. And that's crazy because she know how much I work and how much I be at work. And she know my schedule in my life. So just asking that should not have been an issue when she knows I would have done it for her. So I said, cool. Yeah, cool. Remember that. So I'm looking at the phone. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I put the phone down, lock it, done with it. I don't even care if it's anything else I missed. I seen as much as I need to see. This hoe don't f*** me. I'm at the art party. That's where I'm at. I'm at an art party right now. I really feel stupid. Like, ho, you weird. You're weird. And it only got worse from there. It only got worse. So, mind y'all, my car is at her house. So, I'm not even about to say nothing. At first, I was thinking like, damn, I really want to just turn up in the club. Mind you, I'm surrounded by all her friends. The only mutual friend that was in the club that I knew, that I thought might have even would have mediated, clearly wasn't with me. So, yeah, I'm real by myself. So, I'm like, damn. And my car there, mind y'all, I rode with Rue and Dave. So, I need to get back to my car, which was at... All right, y'all. Story time part too. So, y'all know I told y'all my car was at her house. And I was riding with Rue and Dave in the car there. So my friend, the promoter, he tried to give me an Uber. But the Uber was saying so long, the club was over in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. So he was like, it's not going to make sense because you're going to have to wait outside. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be cool. So I get back to the house and then get in my car and leave. So we get back to the house. Y'all, mind y'all, my phone was dead. So my phone was dead all the way home. I only had on a leather jacket. I told you that, in a t-shirt. And it was cold. I was drunk as fuck. So I was like, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to charge my phone. And I could start my car through my phone. So I was going to let my phone charge a tiny bit. Because I didn't know I'd get home from there. And because I had just moved where I went a few months ago. So I really didn't know exactly every way to get there. So let my phone charge and warming my car up. It's going to take about 10 minutes. So I look over at her. And that Dawn and them demons said, ask that girl. Ask her right now. I ain't waiting for nothing. So I'm like, I'm going to just ask her, like, I'm thinking, like, I ain't going to come at her wild or nothing. So I said, Real, what's up with me saying you talk about me in your phone? And she said, huh? I said, yeah, you was talking about me in your phone. And she was like, that's weird. Why are you going through my phone? And I'm like, no, what's weird is why are you talking about me in your phone? So y'all, this girl gonna look at me and say, you're weird. Why would you try to get your makeup done today? What? I didn't even know I didn't even see nothing about her being mad about me trying to get my makeup done today on her phone. So I was confused. I said, what are you talking about? And she's like, why would you try to get your makeup done on my event today? How was you cool? Because, first of all, what's wrong with me wanting to get my makeup done? And why does it matter? And what the are you talking about? Like, I was just so confused. So I'm like, wait, didn't you have your makeup done on my event I just had on December? And she said, yeah, but that's different because I did it myself. And I said, Rue, I don't know how to do my own makeup. So so I have to pay to get it done. Who wants to pay $170 when if I could beat my face myself? But she knew that. And she was like, it's still weird though. Like, how is it weird? Mind y'all, everybody around me had their makeup done. Almost everybody. It was like 10 to 12 people at that party at her birthday. Half of them had their makeup done. Mind y'all, I dressed chill. I don't know how to insert no pictures and stuff or videos, but I'm going to make a separate video showing y'all what I had on. Mind y'all, I had a hat on because I tried to bust down my hair, but my hairstyle was out of town, so it wasn't as bust down as I wanted, but it was still cute. But I had a hat on, y'all. I had on some cargos, and I had on the I Love Her Name Rue shirt. So, and I had on some sneakers. So, I was already down here chilling. Mind y'all, offered this girl to wear my LV jewelry and bag. Like, not saying like that. She got her own shit. She could dress and stuff. But it's just matched with her outfit, and it would have took it. It was tea. Like, we're friends. Like, why would I give you $1,000 of accessories when if I'm trying to compete with you? So I hope you didn't think that's what it was. But that's what it was given. As if I was being weird because I want to get my makeup done. I want to get my makeup done, one, because I work a lot. I don't really go out to clubs, to the places where I should get my makeup done. Most I do is go to the gym, go to work, and go out to eat. And it don't give, like, go out to eat to super fancy places all the time. And I'm like, we and her both talked about wanting to, like, start dressing up, doing content, girl shit. Like, so why would I not try to get my makeup done when I'm going to an event and I'm already dressed down? Like, I want to be T too. And I'm thinking, she's not ugly to me. She's T to me. And I'm thinking, she probably hang around T females as well. I don't want to look like the weakest link. I think that would make her more mad if I came out and looked like I didn't care. That's what I'm thinking. Because if that was my friend, get your makeup done. Put your best on, your best. I don't think no bitch competing with me. When she wore her makeup, when she had her makeup done to my birthday and my event in December, I never questioned it. Whether you did it yourself or not, it don't matter. Who cares? Not me. Like, so when she said that, it instantly, like, in my mind, I was like, oh, this hoe don't me at all. Because what's the problem with me when my makeup done when half of the bitches got their makeup done? Make it make sense. And even if they didn't, what's the problem with me wanting my makeup done? Like, girl, like I said, you had your makeup done. And the fact that she sat in my face and said, oh, it's because I did it myself, as if that justified why your makeup done, why you wasn't weird for having your makeup done in my event, but me wanting my makeup done at yours make me weird. Hell, you're weird too then. But I digress. Mind you, I don't always get my makeup done or when I go out one step because I think I'm very T without makeup. Like, my skin is damn near perfect. Like, I'm pretty. Like, and I'm not saying bitches that wear makeup not. I want to do makeup, but it's not like, oh, my makeup done, so I'm not going to go. Like, or I feel out of place or I feel under bitch. No, I feel right there every time. So that was really it for real. Then we're going back and forth. She's not answering why she was talking about me. She never gave me a real reason other than the makeup thing. While we're trying to talk, her random ass friend, I don't even know this girl, but the whole time this girl was like, oh, I love your energy, I love you, and I don't even know you, like, I love you, da, 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 da. Y'all know how bitch be. She came on the cut and was like, hold on, y'all, I think you're weird because why are you going through your friend's phone? I said, B, shut the F up. Mind your business. Nobody's talking to you. So then she tried to say, like, oh, why you calling me a B? Like, trying to fight me. Like, basically, oh, do you need that? First of all, you don't want me to come outside with you. You definitely don't want me to fight you. And, y'all, I really got to a place in life, I had so much to lose that I was never intended on fighting nobody, not even my friend. I wasn't even on that with her, and that's the one that was talking about me. So what makes you think I'm going about to tussle with you? How I don't even know you. And hoes be so pressed and so delusional, they can't tell when the bitch scared of them and when they pressing the bitch to when you're so irrelevant, a hoe is paying you dust. I was paying this girl dust. You're drunk, you don't know what you're talking about, you in the way, and you loud. And you don't know what's going on with me, with us, or nothing else. So it turns to a big yelling fest. I'm screaming. I'm telling her mind her business. She pointing at me. I'm pointing at her. We going back and forth. I guess she thinking she pressing. She's never was pressing me. It was never given that. It's just that she was so irrelevant that it's like, just go. Go. Please get on my face. So anyway, I'm still focused on my bitch that I was talking about me on her phone. That's what I'm worrying about. Long story short, that was really, and I said, well, I'm about to go. Because at this point, it was getting to nothing. It was just me and this random girl I don't know and I'm never going to see again. Nor do I give a damn about going back and forth over what? Over nothing. We're not getting to no issue. We're not getting to the bottom of nothing. So, it was basically them three yelling at me. They was trying to, like, mediate it a little bit. But, again, of course, because I started it or because I was in the wrong, it wasn't really, nobody was really on my side. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it really was like just me. Nobody ain't say, okay, well, why was you going through a problem? Which I didn't expect because they was all friends. So it was what it is. But by myself or not, I'm going to stand on 10. Ho, why was you talking about me? Don't talk about me. If you want to talk about me, don't invite me to nothing. Period. Cut me off. So yeah, I was like, I'm about to leave. And the boy, Dave was just like, okay, bye. Don't nobody give a f***. Like, you can get the ho. If I had y'all ass would have been toast. That's all I'ma say. So that was the end of the story time, and I left and I went home. But y'all did cry. It did hurt my feelings, and I will never forget a girl again for how she played that. And no, before y'all ask, she did not reach out. She did not apologize on nothing. And to be honest, I don't care, and I don't want her to.
Listen, with friends like that, who needs enemies? It's like, bro, like, and then the dude not even helping at all, talking about, okay, who cares if you leave? Like she said, I feel like a big dummy with "I love you" on my shirt and you on your phone talking about me. And let's just say that the story went exactly how this girl said it, right? I'm literally looking for something else and I just happened to see this. I wasn't going through your phone. I was looking for something. I happened to see this and I'm not about to look away because it's your phone. No, I see my name. Why are you talking about me? And I hate that, like, people try to make you, like, when you come to them with certain situations, they try to deflect. It's like, no, let's talk about this. We'll talk about whatever else later because, nah, I brought this to your front door. Let's handle this issue first. But everything happens for a reason. I'm, first of all, glad she got home safe because she said she was drunk. And I just feel like she needed to get that out to see that they did not give a F about nothing that she was talking about to move forward. Like, sometimes I feel like God puts certain situations in your life so you can let certain people go because you don't even know how they really feel about you. Obviously, Dave really wasn't her homeboy because usually in a situation with a woman and a man, the men are a little more level-headed. Women are a little more emotional about certain things. So they'll try to be like, all right, come on, y'all. Like, let's talk about this tomorrow or, you know, something. But obviously he was with the ish and he was probably, well, he was the one that started talking about her or whatever. So that's not your friend. Period. Okay, let me go get my laptop.
Okay, y'all, let's get right into it. Let me tell y'all how I found out on my birthday that my friend was not my real friend. So basically, the day of my birthday, the plan was to go to a dinner at 7:30. We were supposed to meet up at the hotel that I paid for at 6:45. So my friend, which is friend A, she calls me and she's like, yeah, you know, I'm financially not able to, you know, come to your dinner. You know, I just am unable to come. And she was crying on the phone, boo-hooing and everything. And I was like, girl, you know, it's no problem. Like, we all gonna eat. Like, I would never do that. I will take care of you. I'll pay for you. No problem. So basically, fast forward to, you know, the time of us leaving at 6:45. So friend B was there with me getting dressed. Friend C said she was going to meet us at the, you know, dinner. Mind you, the dinner was set at 7:30. So 6:45 comes and we're waiting on friend A, which is the friend that I'm not friends with no more. But we're waiting on her. So we call her and we're like, yeah, you know, girl, where you at? And she's like, yeah, I'm running late. I still got to, you know, get dressed when I get to the hotel. And we're all like, you know, the reservation's at 7:30. Like, this is, I told these girls this, you know, days in advance. So she comes to the hotel, and when she comes, you know, she has this stank ass attitude. Like, she really don't even want to speak. Like, she don't even want to be here. So I'm like, what is her problem? Like, one, you making me late for my birthday dinner on my birthday and then giving me an attitude about it. Like, I didn't tell you these plans previous. So anyways, you know, we get into the car. She, you know, gets dressed. She ended up making me late for my dinner. We didn't get there till 8 o'clock. So basically, you know, we get at the table. Mind you, friend A is who I'm paying for. Friend A also does not drink alcohol. She's a smoker. She does not drink alcohol at all. So the server comes to our table. You know, he does his big introduction. He's like, yeah, we have this, you know, cool, you know, cocktail that has smoke that comes out of it. You know, mind you, like, I'm looking, I don't care about prices when I'm eating because it's my money. But it's like, for her, it was like, I didn't feel like I needed to have that conversation, like, don't break my pockets, because this is a grown-ass 25-year-old woman. So the waiter's like, you know, does anybody want a cocktail? I'm like, yeah, I'll have it. And this is a $20 cocktail. Why does friend A raise her hand and say, oh, I'll have one too? You know, I don't want you to drink alone on your birthday. Bitch, you're going to drink with me on my birthday and I'm paying for it? And you don't even drink alcohol? Are you dumb? So anyways, the food comes out, whatever. And, you know, they give me a free drink because they messed my food up. And then she gonna tell the waiter, oh, I want one too. And we're all just like, what is wrong with this girl? So after that, like, after the dinner was done, you know, the checks come out. My check was $71 by myself. So now, because she decided to run my check up and get alcohol and not just food, my check went from $71 to me paying $200 for me and her combined. And the reason how I knew that she really had money, she texted me the next day asking me for the plug's number. And then when I confronted her, she was upset and she felt disrespected on my birthday.
In what world do that make sense? First of all, if I was in this situation, if my friend really wanted me to be there for her birthday and I didn't have the money, I would go. But I would be mindful about what I ordered. The fact that she had a tab bigger than the birthday girl and the birthday girl is paying for her food is crazy. It's crazy. And I would have had to talk with her. I don't know. I probably would have been like, hey, what's my limit? You know, like, what? Thank you for paying for me, but, you know, what's my limit? I don't want to do too much. But I don't know what type of restaurant they was in. But I'm not about to do the most. I'm not about to do the most. It's my friend's birthday. And the fact that she made her late and she got an attitude, like, I feel like with somebody else's birthday, you kind of got to chalk it up. Unless they're being a bitch, like, unless they're doing the most or something. But for the most part, if it's somebody's birthday, like, please just be there to celebrate them. No matter what's going on. We can talk about that tomorrow. Like, it's their birthday. I don't know. I take birthday seriously. Yeah, that's just weird. That's just weird. That's not your friend. That is not your friend, because who is going to really do that to somebody on their birthday that they really care about? Then you said she blow on tree. Well, I assume that's what, I know that's what you meant because I know the lingo. But she blow on tree, she don't really drink, but she want to choose today with no money. Today. Today with no money. Then the next day you trying to get some tree? Bro, run me that. At least half of it, because I did say I was going to help you. But let me get that, because what? I don't know. That's just weird to me. If I have friends like that, I would rather be alone. Period. All right, y'all. So that's the end of the video. Let me know if y'all have had some crazy toxic friend experiences like this. Hopefully not, friend. And if so, hopefully... Because it's like sometimes you just got to cut it off right then and there. No matter how long y'all known each other, no matter what. Like, forgive them. Understand the situation. See if it's that deep. If it is that deep and you know that you're not wrong and they are completely wrong, I feel like in most situations, just get them up out of there. But anyway, y'all, it's the end of the video. Thank y'all for being here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.